Hello, beautiful people. I hope y'all are having a beautiful life. Got on here to do a reading. Before I do the reading, I want to just, y'all know I've been talking on some of my readings before I do the reading. But I just wanted to enlighten the public, whoever watches this. Um, that's the good people, because the bad people I already know. So some of y'all gang stalkers, because you got all these officials and stuff that's in these cults. Some of these people that gang stalk you, what came to my attention today is, so let's say the license plate they have on their vehicle. Let's say they drive, let's say when they stalk you, they drive, let's say a red 2019 Nissan Altima or something. Is it Nissan Altima? I think Altima. Is that right? Well, just follow me. Nissan Altima, yeah, right? Or Ford Corolla. Because I don't know if I'm putting two words together. I'm just giving an example. So let's just say, wait, what? It's a what? A Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla. I'm getting my cars mixing up together. Shit, let me say something that I actually know. A Jeep Cherokee. Cause I think I'm mixing stuff together. Two different. Anyway. Oh, that was funny. So let's just say they when they stalk you, let's just say you get their license plate on some of these people. I don't know if all of them do it yet, but let's say that when they stalk you, they drive, let's say a red Jeep Cherokee, 2020 Jeep, 2020 red Jeep Cherokee. Because I went and looked up some stuff. That's how, just to confirm. When you go and search that plate, it's a different color. Same year, unless the website was just showing one, but it gave me the VIN number and everything. So I don't know. But I'm just telling y'all what I saw. So let's say, you know, it was a red Jeep Cherokee 2020 that you saw with that plate on it. You go search that plate and it show up the VIN number and all of that stuff. And when you search it, it showed that vehicle, but the vehicle is a whole different color. It's because what came to me, my intuition, was because they take plates off of the actual make and model of the same type of vehicle, but it could be a different color. And some of them, I hear some of them take plates off of other vehicles that's the same color to make it look like that's the plate to go on there. So if you video cameraing and taking pictures of their plate, and then let's just say, you know, someone actually gets on your case and actually help you and do something, right? They go and look up the plate, it belonged to somebody else other than the person who is actually driving it. This is the stuff they doing, okay? And it's also a tactic to try to make you look like you crazy. So, you know, when you tapped in, the Most High God will give you that. That's confirmation, right? Yes, because I was like, that's confirmation, right? So I was like, some told me pick up my water bottle. I said, is there a Y-E or S in this water bottle? And here go right here. I want y'all to see it. See, there's a Y-E-S. I use everything for confirmation, baby, with the Most High God. 1 second, give me some water. All right. Also, they are using immigrants to stalk you. And y'all gotta understand, some of these immigrants are bad people. Okay, they come from their country that was bad before they came here. Okay, but ultimately, these people, these, you gotta think about, like, you dealing with people who are in, you dealing with higher ups, let's say military, the corrupted ones, police officers that's in these cults that deal with spell work and mind control and all of that stuff. You give an immigrant a car, make them feel like you can stalk this person, right? It's so deeper than that, y'all. It's like, oh my God, it's so deep. I keep hearing. Okay, I'm gonna try to break it down. So it's like, okay, the F shit that's going on with the Latinos and the blacks, and the Latinos saying the blacks don't help. That's all a scheme and plan, y'all, is to make the Mexicans and El Salvadorians, the Latino community, go against the black people. It's so it's they use it as a race game, but this really not about race. This is about evil and good, okay? But they use that because they're ignorant, right? And they use that, and they're like, well, yeah, you can stalk this person, because this person, she be, or he black, right? And you know how the blacks, they ain't stand up for you and this and that, and we're gonna give you the power, and then you can stay in the country, you can work for us, we're gonna chump you a little money, your family be good, and all of that stuff. They're gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it. And it's sad, because I feel like some of these officials that talk to some of these immigrants, foreigners, while they sitting in these people's house doing this and talking to them, and some of them blackmailing, some of these people go up in these people's house and they be looking at their babies. Like, literally, like the child could be standing there, peeking out from the side of the corner, because I see a little girl peeking and like kind of listening. She look like she about 4 or 5. She's a Latino baby. She have her hair straight. It's about right here. She got a little ponytail, and she got like a little dress on with like the little straps and like stripes on it, and she's listening. And while some of these officials that's in the cult, that's corrupted, literally looking at the baby. I see and hear the partners. So like, there's two people. I see two men talking to this Latino man and saying, we want you to be a part of this. We need you to make this person feel uncomfortable. We want to actually, end their life and all of that stuff. And your family can, stay here. We'll cover you. We'll make sure that you don't go back to your country. And then as this partner that's a pervert looking at the baby, and the thoughts that's in his head is just mm-mm, mm-mm, and it's so sad, because they use the communities against each other. Y'all, if y'all can stop being so ignorant as to be racist and thinking that this is about race. And granted, some of it is race. When you have mind control, you have unhealed people who have bloodlines, who have been in that spell work, that curse of a bloodline, but they make that and make it bigger, so you can focus on the race as opposed to what's really going on behind the scenes. Okay? And it's not just Latinos, it's like Arabics, Muslims that they do this with, whites, blacks, I hear somebody saying, yeah, the blacks though ain't nothing but ends. Them the dogs. They think lower of the blacks. I hear somebody saying they ignorant, like black people dumb ASF. That's somebody's corrupted mind, I hear. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta heal from y'all. I mean, if you really want to change. I'm not trying to force nobody to do nothing, because I can't force none of y'all to do anything that you don't want to do. These dark witches and these, cult members and all that stuff, man. Y'all literally, y'all, and this lady I listened to today, she said part of this. She was talking about how she saw a vision and how these dark witches and stuff, dark tarot readers and stuff, they look just like kids. And what I got from her, listening to her, what I got from my gift opened up, and y'all just letting them bully y'all and keep y'all in trauma, man, because y'all scared. Y'all letting these people bully y'all. And granted, some of y'all like being this way because you don't want to face your trauma. You don't want to face what you've done, what someone did to you as a child. But just as much as you doing all of this black magic, just like she said, I've said, and other readers have said, that same thing is being done to you. That's like you working for these people in this cult to do black magic on light workers and the community. What you fail to realize is the same thing that you're doing to light workers in the community is being done to you. You being bullied just as much as you being the bully to others. And if that's how you want to pass away, and you feel that's honorable to you, to be a bully when you've probably been bullied as a child. You literally allowing your bullies to control you because of fear. You allowing your bullies to keep you hindered and trapped because you refuse to heal the thing that is hurting you on the inside. You rather run from that pain and that hurt than to get some help. And a lot of y'all, that do this, yes, y'all are narcissists. Y'all are full of demons. On the physical aspect, psychologically, y'all are narcissists. On the internal spiritual aspect, you're demons. Calling it what it is. I've been there. This is not to point the finger at you. This to say I get it. I've been there. I mean, but if that's who you choose to be, that's who you choose to be. But I mean, you're not gonna like when you pass away. When are you gonna stand up to your bully and stand up for yourself? Because it ain't really about standing up for anybody else other than people that you care for and love, or just being a good person and doing the right thing. But are you going to continue to allow yourself to be bullied and be that fearful child? Ask yourself who you want to be. I know that most of y'all who in darkness, who do, are dark witches and do all this stuff, demonic stuff, a lot of y'all don't even know who y'all are because y'all don't take the time to sit with yourself to try to find out. You allow people to come into your life, manipulate you, control you, tell you what to do. Oh, I want you to do spell work. I'm going to give you some money. I want you to do this. I want you to get on your knees. I want you to, suck my, and y'all think all that's cute. That's not love. That's not love, y'all. That's not love. That's not self-love. That's not love. Why y'all can't see that? Y'all think having power and money is everything, baby. When you pass away, you can't take none of that with you. You can only take who you were on this earth with you. What kind of character you have? Were you honorable? Did you have integrity? Did you love yourself? Or did you allow everybody else to tell you who to be and what to do? Why won't you be your own leader? God's not asking you to lead the world. God's asking you to lead yourself. Instead of allowing all these different energies and people that's over you in these dark cults that you're in to tell you what to do and who to be, because now your personality, you got all these different personalities. You got personalities of your mama, your daddy, your cousin, some boyfriend, some girlfriend that is demons and dark that tell you what to do, and you just do it because you won't take the time to be with yourself, sit with yourself, be quiet to yourself. Isolation is not a bad thing. It's what you do with the isolation that makes it a bad thing. Find out who you are through God. Sit there and do basics. What color do I like? Do I like blue? Do I like purple? Do I like orange? Why do I like that color? And then as you grow, the colors, they will change, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that that's not who you were when you liked that color. You just elevate in the colors. There are different colors that attract to you, and you attract to it. That just means that you're finding more of what you like and who you are becoming, and the things that you are more attracted to. And yeah, I get it that, a lot of y'all don't want to go on this journey because y'all want to, live the thug life. Y'all want to do get money and smoke and do drugs and all of the things and have fun. Nobody said that you cannot have fun because you want to love yourself. Do God want you doing drugs and doing all that on your knees and putting things in your mouth, different things in your mouth that you shouldn't be? No. Why? Because self-love means no, I'm not getting on my knees and putting all these things in my mouth. I don't know where your thing been, and I want somebody who's gonna love me for me. And that's not self-love if you getting on your knees and putting all them things in your mouth, and them things been in other people's, or and that could be a woman or a man. Catch it, It's not self-love when you do drugs and you be strung out and you don't even know what day it is, where you sitting on the side. I seen a man today just high as a kite, and was speaking to me, telling me Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I'm like, okay, Merry Christmas is over with. And I could tell he was just strung out, and then when I came back, he was laying on the ground. People do drugs because they want to zone off from this world. People do drugs because they like to have fun. They think that's like the life of the party when you do drugs. People do drugs to suppress their emotions and their feelings of what happened to them. People do drugs because they don't love themselves enough to know that doing drugs is going to make you go in a down spiral. It's not going to lift you up. And God loves you so much, he's trying to tell you self-love is not that. That's why he don't want you to do it. It's not because he don't want you to have fun. It's because he knows that if you continue doing drugs, you're going to be addicted to it. You're going to depend on it. You're going to be codependent to it. You're going to eventually do whatever you got to do to get it. God wants you to release that and depend on him. And look, I get it. Some of y'all mad at God. Some of y'all hate God because of what happened to you. I mean, I get it. Look at the FS I've been through. And even if y'all don't believe the stuff I told y'all I've been through prior to, y'all know what I'm going through now, because a lot of y'all doing spell work on me. Hoodoo, evil eye, all of it. Okay? So you can sit up here and be like, she never went through BS. And some of y'all actually got gifts and ain't pretending and know what I've been through, and you don't care. Some of y'all have been through the same exact thing that I've been through, but I'm conquering, so some of y'all jealous of that. It's like you have every opportunity to heal yourself and not be where you were, but you don't want to because you bad at God. I get it though. I get it. I've been mad at God several times. Several times. Because I'm like, why you let this happen to me? Why you letting, you didn't let all this happen to me, now you're letting this happen to me, and you just stabbing me constantly, I've been in pain all my life. I get it. But you got to really understand Most High God. Most High God. Most High God feels like pain is strength. And it can be. I can't deny that. Yes. Y'all doing black magic and all that stuff, it's abuse. You're abusing someone who has healed from their abuses as a child and as an adult. And you want to continue to abuse somebody in the spirit, and y'all know that's not right, but you still do it. I keep hearing the horn blow. That's confirmation. And y'all know, because y'all practice all of this dark magic, y'all know that you did it. And most of y'all, I don't even know who y'all are. And y'all know that shit gonna come back to y'all. Y'all know this without a doubt. Y'all know that the death wishes that you have wished over my life, y'all know it's coming back to y'all. All of the lies, the manipulation, everything. But yeah, y'all still do it because y'all listen to the master, which is God's other side. Let's get that correct from what God has told me. So you hate God, but you're serving his dark side. And God wants you to be in the light so you don't have to continue to be evil and do yourself like that. That's what the dark side is for. It's going, oh, you want to stay in here? Okay, we're going to keep you down. We're going to keep you, we're going to have you killing people. We're going to have you so down by the time it's time for you to die. When God's light side judge you, you're going to be floored. Because God going to be like, yeah, you did it. You did it. Because that was the other part of me. You think I ain't see it? I throw it out there. You took it. You took it every time. Shit. You wanted to do that evil stuff. You wanted to see somebody get killed. You wanted to see somebody fall off. You wanted to see somebody homeless. So now when it come back to you, because it will come back to you, right? Because I didn't send anything to y'all. Y'all started messing with me first. I just learned how to start protecting myself by sending that shit back. And most of y'all don't like me because you listen to lies. You just go with it. Then you find reasons why you don't like somebody. It could be prettier, smaller, whatever. Because y'all ain't healed. If you was healed, you would not give a shit about nothing about me, child. Promise. You wouldn't give a fuck. You wouldn't. The things the way you think right now about me, about jealousy and why she getting out. If you was healed, you would not give a fuck. You'll be worrying about how you can get yours with the Most High God. You'll be worrying about what your purpose is. That's what you'll be focused on. You'll be thanking God for the healing. You'll be thanking God for, oh, this is how you really are. You'll be thanking God for teaching you and guiding. That's what you'll be focused on, because when you're on a spiritual journey in the light, your focus is literally on yourself and what your purpose is and what Most High God wants you to do. You don't got time to be sitting up here focusing on somebody who whatever, they purpose, destiny, and none of that. And if you do hit even a hint of jealousy come in, you're going to check yourself, because you're going to be like, no, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But because you ain't healed, if you make everything your business about anybody who doing better than you, because you feel less than. Boy, I tell you. That's on y'all. I really pray some of y'all heal. I really do. Because when y'all do get that fire back, no matter, even if I'm here or gone, confirmation, no matter if I'm here or gone, you're not going to like it. And a lot of y'all not going to be able to handle it. That very thing that you have done to others, me and others, that you feel justified in, because you always feel justified in when you're dark, when you ain't healed and you're doing drugs and you think it's funny, but once it come back to you, you don't think it's funny very much. But instead of you sitting with it and saying, wow, this is what I did to somebody else, and taking accountability, no, most of y'all want to continue to be darker and lie and all of that. You know, and you don't have to be a narcissist. You know, you don't have to be a narcissist. And a lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but if you lie on people constantly to make yourself feel better, if you want a lot of attention, if you want to murder people, when somebody tell you no, you don't like it, things like that, yeah, you are most likely a narcissist. When you want your way, when you make up stories that are just like, my God, what the hell is wrong with you? When you want people to look up to you, when you know that you feel and ain't shit, and you could, but you need to be honest with yourself, because if you ain't shit, you ain't shit. But y'all can't. Narcissists cannot tell themselves you ain't shit. And if you feel like you shit, that's shame, and shame makes you pissed off, right? What you need to do, if you want to start healing, please go see a psychologist and try to be honest. And I pray that the psychologist believe you and stop saying, why do you think that you're a narcissist? Y'all are entitled. Y'all are just so many things, but it's because you have not healed from the trauma and all of the trauma that you're still adding to what has already happened to you to numb yourself out. Please go seek psychological help and try to just be honest. Try hard. Hey, I think I may be a narcissist. And I know you might not think that I'm a narcissist because I'm admitting to it, but let me tell you all the things that I've done, and I'm telling you this now because I might change my mind in 2.5 seconds. So I'm trying to get you to catch me before I walk away, because this, me as a narcissist, this is hard for me to even say, to take accountability for. So I'm hoping that you believe me now when I'm saying it, because I can only be brave in this very moment, and I might just go back to my old ways. And hopefully and prayerfully, the psychologist believe you, psychiatrist believe you. It can be done. There is a guy that's been on YouTube for I don't know how long, and he admits that he's a narcissist. He lost his wife because of it. He teaches people about narcissism. So it's not like there's no hope, you know. And yes, you might be having to be isolated and not be in a relationship, because you might go back to those ways. But I know there's hope, because again, there's a guy that's a narcissist, and he finally, you know, went to get some help, and he understands himself as a narcissist. But you have to want to do it. You have to want to do it. You have to want to be transparent with the person you're talking to and tell them the truth about what you experienced. Because the longer you don't heal and you keep that shit buried inside of you because of shame, you know, because I feel like some of y'all is shame because some of y'all uncles, daddies, mamas had y'all sucking up on them and as a child. Let's keep it real. And it makes me sad for y'all, because y'all didn't deserve it. And I know you're hurting. And I know it bothers you. But you can't fix something that you don't fix. If you stay in that shame, that's where you're going to stay. I'm reaching out my hand to you. And I'm saying to you, go with the light side of God. Go with you. Pick you. You always picking somebody else. When you gonna pick you? When are you going to pick you and heal? That's all I have to say about that. I pray that y'all heal. I pray that you wake up and realize the real truth about this world and the way it is. And how you being just as used as the next person. But it's y'all decision. I pray that y'all just see the light, see the truth. That's it. Now, I can't say I want to be any y'all friends. Let me just say that, because the moment, if you're not healed, the moment that you feel that you go back to them old ways, and I'm being kind and nice to you, you're going to go back to them old ways, starting to think that, oh, I can, And from my understanding, the guy who's a narcissist, I don't see nobody around him. I think he don't even talk to his wife, but he love her, or whatever he explained that love is as a narcissist. Sometimes it's good to stay away from people till you really, really know you can stop some of the behaviors. But you're gonna have to go within and face them damn demons. Whatever you've done. And you just add into it, the more you do what you're doing, the spell work and attacking people, staying in these cult groups with these demons, these snakes and all of these things, these leaders, and now you done became one because you're a part of it, you ain't gonna never heal. You're gonna die literally like that, the way you are, because of money. Hey, you feel good about it, that's on you. That's on you. All right, Holy Spirit, Most High God, Yahweh, Papa, ancestors. I'm gonna just call y'all spirit team. Spirit team. What y'all want to say? What y'all want to say? Okay. Okay. I think that's enough, right? Right? Shuffle a couple more times. Okay. Couple more times. Y'all got a lot to say. Goodness. Excuse me. That's a lot. Okay. Jeez, this is gonna be a long reading, y'all. All right. Let's go. And let me put this here. Let's see. Let me scoot back. All right, there we go. Look at that. What did I just start talking about? mind control. These cults, they are part of cults. It says the government mind control. Yes, we're all in the program. We're all in the program. We're the puppets until you wake up and you no longer become the puppet on the string. It says it's not your family. For some of y'all here, it's not your family that's got you going through this. I hear for some of y'all family, some of y'all family is desperate for, I hear vengeance and the truth to come out. I hear this program has framed your family because they don't want it to be viewed as them. So I hear this for some of y'all, man, I tell you, this stuff always taking a twist. For some of y'all, they are going to frame your family. It's like they listen to readers and they're like, yeah, that's a good plot. What we could do is, when they were the one to convince, so the plot twist of this is like, they're the ones who convince your family that you was this horrible person. Okay? Yes, your family should not have went up against you and did some of the things that they did. However, and they will be punished. But however, these people, these cult members, y'all gotta realize, when you think about how life was before, it's not the way it was anymore. When you see a police officer, official, you think that person is going to help you, which we all know that that's not true. Many blacks know for sure that's not true. Okay. But growing up and all that stuff, you see a police officer as a protector or a helper. It's just not true. So you believe what they say. Okay? If they come to your home with some FS about a family member of yours, you're going to automatically believe that it's true. Automatically. Right? And the sad part is the darkness knows who's healing and who's not. So these dark cults know the evil that you've done, the things you know, they've been watching. So they know when you did whatever you did, they use all of that stuff, all of those tactics to get what they want. You know, so yes, your families, for most, but not all, have come up against you. Yes, they were wrong. But it was a plot twist because, again, these officials look at readers and they try to use what we say to use it against us, in the sense of they're going to put it on your family. When really and truly, it was these officials that's in the cult that went to your family and did this lie. And see, the problem is, some of your family members never told you that they knew you were a gifted child. Some of you people that are earth angels, some people that are earth angels, that are, divine beings from the light, your family knew that you were born into masonry, okay? That you were a mason, right? But then these people also knew that too. And they knew something different about you. And they knew that you wasn't gonna comply to being dark. So then they started setting up plans and tactics to get your family to come against you that's in masonry, right? And spill this whole lie, got the twin flame, fake flame, who was already evil, did not want to heal. We're not gonna get into all of that. What I'm saying, they use all these unhealed people to come up against you spiritually. And they knew that you were their opposition, meaning you was gonna bring truth. You wasn't gonna be with that FS. So they sacrificed. They wanted either your family to sacrifice you, or they had already put you up for a sacrifice. Some of these officials already had put you up for a sacrifice. They just wanted your bloodline or someone connected to you, like your fake flame with the energy swapping and siphon and all of that. Vampire energy, vampire. They want to use that to try to take you out. But see, what they did not know is that you got family that's already in the light, that's crossed over. And you got family who this has been going on for years, that they've been taking y'all's family's lives by way of spell work. I heard earlier that many of us will live for thousands of years, like the Bible said. You know, I used to read some of the Bible and stuff like that, and I was like, dang, they live a long time. What they're not telling you is the reason why the lifespan has gotten short is because people haven't been dying from natural heart attacks and natural diabetes. This is what people have been wishing on families, especially if they know they got a special one in the family, a chosen one. They want to kill out the whole bloodline unless you are dark and you didn't heal, so they're going to use you and put you in these damn cults so you can work with them against your own bloodline. Your own bloodline. The person, the light that's trying to heal the bloodline, they want y'all to work against the bloodline. But a lot of, we would live for thousands of years happy. But these people learned from our ancestors that our ancestors had power, and they stole that power and learned how to use it against people, our ancestors in the world and other people in the world, and how to gain power from it and rule over. Okay? So if they wasn't doing spell work and ending our ancestors and people like me and you that are light, we would live for thousands of years. Some of us hundreds. Like we would get past 600 and something years. But reason why our lifespan is minimizing is because of people actually are passing away from spell work. You know, like you hear them unsolved mysteries, and they can't tell what the person died from. You know, and then it'll have, oh, this person died from a heart attack. Lots of times, baby, it's because somebody was doing spell work on that person, and that person passed away, and either that person just didn't never wake up to know what was going on, or that person was a divine being and they was able to take that person out. But when you have a bloodline that has gotten sick and tired of these dark people, like some of y'all, constantly coming up against their bloodline and taking their people out and not allowing them to live their life and be happy, they done got fed up and got tired of it. And also, when the Most High God, the light side, got tired of it, oh baby, because we are in a time such as this. So this is a whole different ball game. Okay, this ain't like, you know, your ancestors when they was here. You know, some stuff gonna happen. I mean, still some stuff gonna happen, but we're in a time where, do I believe that a lot of the light gonna pass away? Absolutely, because that's the way it's supposed to be. But I do also feel like we're gonna return in the spirit, and there's gonna be a spiritual battle, which is already a spiritual battle, even though we're in the physical. So anyway, let me keep going. Sabotage. Yeah. Y'all working against your own bloodline to sabotage your own bloodline. Some of y'all dark witches and warlocks. Demons. Working against your own bloodline. The very thing that your bloodline trying to heal, some of these light workers y'all literally coming up against your own bloodline to keep it cursed and all of the things. Come on. And that's why when y'all pass away, y'all will not be in the beautiful white heavens. Y'all won't. Because you didn't help. You are only hurting. You're not helping. Somebody named Kenny could be a part of your bloodline who's sabotaging your bloodline. Your name could be Kenny. That may be sabotaging your bloodline. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it don't. This person, Kenny, could be a high priestess for the dark arts. All because of envy and jealousy, which is a family member. This person, a family member, and it don't have to be Kenny. This family member cheated with one of your exes. So they effing around. I hear currently they still effing around within the cult. And nobody knows. But they effing around. I have women. Yeah, for a lot of y'all, you know, a lot of people in this cult are women. You know, a lot of people, a lot of men. But a lot of women, they just jealous, so envious. Like, you know how some women just catty? You know, like, you could be, I'm going to use myself as an example. They could be straight and you could be gay. And they still pulling you apart. And they'll use, oh, you gay, how God love you, da 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 da, this and that. But that's not really what it's about. They just saying that just because other people think like that. But what's really on the internal of that, they're jealous because Most High God love you and cover you. And they really want they spell work to work on you. They really want for you to your life to be in shambles. They really want you to die. They put death wishes on you. They want you to die. You know, and it's so petty because it could be something as simple as, oh, my friend told me that she ain't like her, so I don't like her. That's some spell work. Or it could be, she thinks she all that. Look at what she got on. And they can have on like the most cutest outfit and they find anything. Darkness finds anything to justify their actions of what they do and their behaviors instead of going within and looking at themselves and heal because they are fucking losers and they ain't SHIT. And that's the truth. That is the truth. Period. Okay? I have dead aunt on mama's side. I hear it's watching you, not because I thought it was saying watching over you, but it's watching you. Is a spiritual enemy. That's what I heard just now. Is a spiritual enemy fighting against you. I heard this person went to hell. They went somewhere that they don't like. So they warn against you. Look at that. When they was here, they paid to take your life because of their jealousy. It's unhealed. And let me tell y'all, light workers, a lot of these people you ain't never done nothing to. But I promise you, they lying behind your back and saying you did all kind of stuff. When the devil lie, lie. Like real lie. Okay? Somebody wants you to unblock them. They trying to unblock whatever you have done. Like, I feel like whatever protection you have put up on you, they want to unblock it. They want to remove it so they can get in there. As well as some of y'all might have somebody blocked on the phone. They want you to unblock them. I hear don't do it. Keep them where they at, honey. I have ex-in-law. So your ex, their family, I hear rised up against you as well. I hear coming for you. They be coming for you. They coming for you. With the lies, the shenanigans, spreading rumors. They send people to taunt you. And then again, y'all, these are people that's narcissists. Like, this reading is like, it's got narcissists written all over it. Because again, no one who is mentally or spiritually sane will take the time to do all of that. They just won't. I was looking at how that light, I don't know if y'all see it, how the light, and it ain't doing it, but it's like doing it on the camera. Maybe y'all don't see it. I saw it though. It ain't doing it right now. So I hear that the in-laws collaborate with a sibling of yours. It could be more than one sibling on tactics of how to come up against you. I hear they be having celebrations on the tactics that they use that they've seen that worked. They be feeling like they winning, we won, you know. But you never win when you never realize that this whole thing was about you loving yourself and focusing on yourself and healing yourself and being true and having integrity. You never win. At the end, you lose because the whole purpose of this was for to get you to see how. Saw that? Y'all saw that? Wow, that's a spirit in here. But the whole thing was to get you. There it goes. To get you to see that you're supposed to love yourself. That was the whole purpose. It's not about, did you do FS stuff to somebody? Yeah. Okay. Have you did the spell work? Yeah, you did all that. Do you feel like a loser? You probably do, because it's some loser shit that you're doing, right? It's some loser shit. I'm just being real. It's some loser shit, right? But how can you be better? Are you going to stop doing it? Are you going to realize that you spent all your time, effort, money, and all that listening to other people and the lies that they tell and being a slave to these people and continue being that person? Or are you going to stop and say, wait a minute, this ain't right, and change your life? Or are you going to continue this way and end up passing away like that? What are you going to do? Who do you want to be? It's really all about who you want to be. All right. It says your grandfather left you an inheritance. That light. That was confirmation. It's a spirit in here. That's confirmation spirit. If you are a good spirit, you can stay. If there's something that you want to tell me, by all means, let me know. Oh, you was a good spirit, okay. You can confirm something in the cards if you like. You're more than welcome to. All right, so it says your aunt made a false document to be your POA. This is for some of y'all. Because of money, y'all. Because of this inheritance. Some of them aunties and took their own sister and or brother, shit, their own mama and daddy out, and had insurance policies on them. It's all about the money to them, and it's all because of not healing. When you don't heal, you only think bad thoughts. You only think evil thoughts. Yeah, y'all bloodline is dirty. It's dirty. And when I say that, if you have a person that's confirmation, see how dark it got? Y'all saw that? I don't know if y'all see that. If you have a person that you know that's a light worker and they're a curse breaker, you being on the dark end of it, that part of your bloodline is dirty. It's dirty. You see how long that darkness stayed? See? That's confirmation. It's dirty. Bloodline dirty. That part of it. Meaning when you pass away, you will go into that darkness. Wherever God put you for whatever you done. But that part of the is just, there's no substance to your soul. There's no substance to your soul. Okay? And yes, some of this is mind control. It came out, this is the second time it came out. Came out right here. Mind control, the government. It's mind control. But the government can't control your mind when you learn to be set free. Detach yourself from all of these people who putting this bad stuff in your ear and asking the Most High God to help you and show you the way. That's how you break free from the mind control. And let me tell you, when you break free from the mind control and you see how this world really is, you gonna probably be terrified, because you gonna realize all this time you was really asleep and you was viewing the world a whole different kind of way. I'm just being honest with you. But when you have the Most High God, the light side, you're going to be able to walk this earth and feel protected. Ask God to have favor over you, protect you, heal you. You're going to have to go through your karma. So if you still doing the black magic and all of that stuff and wishing evil and sending gang stalkers and all that stuff, coming for people who telling their truth, just imagine the karma that you're going to have, baby. You might not make it. Either way it go, you're going to die. Because we all got to die. It's about when you die, where you're going to go. How did you show up in the world for yourself? Yeah, you could be a Mason. Look at that spirit. It just confirmed it. Yes, you could be a Mason. That you taking orders from, living in darkness. Free yourself. Free yourself. Yes, you will be blessed when you choose you and the Most High God's light side. Look at it. Confirmation. I want y'all to see that confirmation. I really don't know if y'all could see how this spirit showing the darkness, like it don't stay like this, so it ain't no light or nothing. It's literally a spirit in here, but it's confirming. You will be blessed. When you pick yourself in the Most High God's light side, you will be blessed. Oh, there it goes. It's a passed over loved one here with me. If that's correct, can you make it go dark? If it's a passed over loved one in here with me, can you make it go dark? Okay, well, it didn't do it. So, it says passed over loved one. So there's a Passover loved one that's with you. I hear this holding the torch for you. There are some of y'all's ancestors that really want y'all to make it out of, I hear, the mess you're in. I hear them saying they will help you defeat. And this is for people who are in this, who are doing doing bad stuff, who's making their bloodline, they go to their darkness again, their bloodline dirty. They really, really, really want you to turn it around, because there are people on the other side in the light part of your bloodline that don't want you to be separated from them, because they see that you have all of the potential to change your circumstances, change being a part of this dark cult. And I hear them saying they will help you. They will help you. You just got to trust and believe in yourself, the Most High God, and them. But they say you go so far away from them, there's not much they can do. Not much they can do. But they really want you to turn it around. They're really reaching out their hand for you, to you, to say, I hear them saying, we got your back. We got your back. If you just trust in us and roll with us and rock with us, ride with us, we gonna ride with you to the end. It's up to you. For some of y'all, currently right now, y'all need to stay inside. I hear somebody outside is going to try to end your life. I hear stay inside while the Most High God handles it. Stay in tune with your intuition, and the Most High God will let you know that when it's done. I hear it's time for God to start crushing your enemies. I hear the Most High God say they thought it was a game. They think it's a game. I hear the Most High God saying, when He tell you to go back outside, things will have changed. Your circumstances, people outside who's stalking you, the normal people you see, or the constant, you're going to start seeing change. You're going to have a few people, but it's not going to be like what it was. Like the main people, like if you got neighbors that that's a part of it, or people who sit outside when you come outside and watch you, things like that. Some people who ride up and down your street that that is a part of it. God said that's gonna become minimized. He said He gonna get the main gang stalkers out the way, the ones that be around your home. He said He gonna crush them. He said He's going to cause an ending to their lives. He said because these people really don't think that He's going to do anything, and that you are really all alone, and I hear for some of y'all have children, and I hear some of y'all have husbands. He said that these people really don't think that you connected to the Most High God like that, and that God is really going to do something or going to hurt them. And God said he keep his promise. And so since they have already set up a plan to take your life, end your life, by the way of going outside, God said it's time. He's about to start ending people's life. I see some people going to flip over in a vehicle. I see a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna list everything I see, because Most High God don't want me to tell everything. But Most High God say stay inside. For y'all who have been gang stalked or going through gang stalking currently, and he'll tell you when it's time to come outside and things will be brighter. He's like, I feel like and see when you open your door, when the Most High God say it's okay to go outside, when you open it, the sun should be shining real bright. Like it should be like almost like a new sun, like a new day, and you feel the new day, you know? He said some of these people, he said some of these people he's about to make homeless with nowhere to turn to. Some of them gonna be in the hospital, but the other stuff I can't sell because it's very detailed. But for right now, Most High God say He wants you to stay inside, so you won't even have to deal with any of that. God said, "Don't worry." I hear Him saying, "I'm protecting you, my child. Believe and have faith." He said, "I'm going forward and dealing with your enemies now," because I hear God saying they think it's a game. And they don't believe that you sit with me, that you're mine. So God said He gonna show them. So for some of y'all who watching that are considered in the dark arts, that come for people who ain't did you nothing and all that, you are enabler to certain people, and you have been enabled. You have an enabled mind to think the way people want you to think and be, and you're also an enabler to others, thinking that money solves everything. Your soul is poor. You may feel rich in money, but your soul is poor. Okay? I have people. I hear many people will start dying people of your same gifts, beliefs. I hear the Most High God say, I'm taking them down. God want me to emphasize people, because now you're about to see the change. I hear God saying, I'm coming. I'm coming. Sacrifice. These people are trying to sacrifice you. That's why He wants you to stay inside. They're trying to sacrifice you. For some of y'all, they trying to snatch you up, traffic you, bring you to the cult so they can sacrifice you on something with a knife and drink your blood. I mean, the way these people think, y'all, when I'm in their energy, it's just the things that they think about, the hate and disgust that they have, their energy. I can't even find a word to explain the garbage mindset, perverted, the wicked, evil, rooted, demonic, unhealed souls of these people, the things that they think about, like these people, when I see the things that they do, I just see mental health to the 10th power. And I see mental health to the 10th power because they mess with so much dark magic. But God say they comprehend very well what they do. I hear Most High God saying they're not oblivious. Many of them will try to use that they crazy, but God said no. You will be accountable. You will be held accountable for your actions. Period, point blank. I sing glory to your name, oh Lord, for your name is great and greatly to be praised. Yep, slept with your sibling closest to your age. So it look like not somebody. Where is that? Because I seen something else about on the back here. Look at that. It say Capricorn. I didn't even see that. So someone slept with your sibling that's closest to you. Your sibling could be a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn. And let me see where I saw that. Hold on. Yeah. Earlier was talking about the sibling, right? I just hear that somebody in your past get passed around. I hear that sausage and that peach be hot like fire because of a sex demon. Like that thing just, Lord, that thing won't stop. It won't. I see that thing so hot because that sex demon. Some of these men with the dang meat got like skin off of it because they just can't stop. I mean, they just doing it raw. They doing it all kind of way, whether it's moist or not. Okay, and some of these women with the peach, they think so open it, honey. You could just drive a truck in it, dry up in there. Some of them moist, because I see some moist stuff, but they just, that sex demon, baby, wearing that thing out, baby. They can't stop. I mean, they horny all the time. I mean, all the time. I mean, it's any little thing that grazed them. Oh my goodness, child. This too much, Lord. Some of these people, okay, I can use that word. Some of these people into bestiality because they need it so much. My God. It's like, I ain't getting into that. I don't want to get into how they started that. Let's move on, please. I have ID. Yeah, somebody walking around here with the ID of yours, perpetrating like they yours, like they you. Because in their mind, they, once they take you out, they're going to become you. They just need to sacrifice you. Once they sacrifice you, they're going to become you. They're going to live their life as you. And it was so crazy because I saw this reader. Can I talk about that? Okay, I heard yes, but not in great detail. Okay. I saw this reader, and I saw like the old video and how they looked then. And then I looked at how they look now. And I'm like, did they get did the new person snatch their body, like body snatcher, like doppelganger, like clone? Because even though they look similar, don't tell that part, okay? I can't. It's something that's really sticking out about them that's like, that's not them. That is not them. That is not them. So I'm gonna leave that there because they don't want me to get into that. Y'all, it's going on 1 hour and 60 minutes. Can I do like 2 more and finish the rest of this reading on another one like tomorrow? Please. Okay. So, bully. So I talked about that already. Yeah, y'all, like I said, some of y'all who do dark arts, y'all being just as much as y'all trying to bully us, y'all being bullied by the people that y'all getting y'all commands from. Because y'all not healed. But whatever. Look at it. What I say early. If you just go ahead with Most High God, He'll set you free. He'll set you free. Where is it? He'll set you free. But y'all don't be wanting to be set free. Yeah, when I say blessed, He'll bless you. He'll set you free. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off here because it's 1 hour and 17 minutes, and I got a lot of cards left. So I'm gonna put these to the side for tomorrow and do a reading on tomorrow with those cards. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it helped you, gave you some information, clarity. Hope it helped the ones that's doing the black magic and trying to comfort people and kill and steal and bully and all of that stuff. Man, I just, All right, beautiful people. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.